footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, breaking down the Giants versus the Saints. Now let's look at the Giants in this game. Tough loss last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. What they can do to attack the Saints defense, I want to see more running the football out of the New York Giants. And not just any running type of formations. I think running out of weak and strong eye gives the Giants an advantage. What that does is allows the fullback to get to the outside linebackers quickly, and therefore clears that lane for Brandon Jacobs or even Ahmad Bradshaw if he's going to be healthy, or Darrell Scott, or Danny Ware, whoever's going to be back there in the backfield for the Giants. I would say running out of strong or weak eye formations gives the Giants an advantage to attack the Saints outside linebackers quickly. Now, also attacking the Saints defense, you look at where you can spread these guys out. There have been a little bit of injury in the Saints secondary. So you look at the Giants with the ability to spread these teams out with the passing game with Cruz on the interior. Cruz operating on the slot corner of the New Orleans Saints, whether it be Robinson or Porter. That's going to be the matchup the Giants have to win offensively. Now, the defensive side of the football, when playing the New Orleans Saints, the Giants actually match up well with the Saints outside wide receivers. It's all about whether or not those inside corners can hold their own versus the quick plays of Drew Brees and those slot receivers, as far as Meacham, Henderson, and also the Saints' number 2 tight end in Marcus Colston. Nobody's talking about it, but he really is the number 2 tight end. So you look at the Giants defense, they're going to have to, they do a great job with their safeties. One thing I like about the defense, their safeties match up well with the Saints offense as a whole. So this could be a situation where you see more three safety formations as opposed to any formation the Giants will run on defense. Now the Saints have to come in. They're coming in off a bye week, so you know they're going to be sluggish. What they can do to ease themselves back, and I know this goes against Sean Payton's coaching philosophy, is running the football. The Giants can give up some yards on the ground. The Saints have the luxury of having four healthy tailbacks that they can give the football to. So I look for the Saints to run the football a little bit more this week, and maybe the second and third quarter start to open up that passing game and put those safeties at a disadvantage, because you're gonna take that one guy out of the box and put him on a receiver and see how well he does it, and that's going to open up another lane to run the football. Also, where the Saints can attack the Giants on offense, you look at where the Giants are the strongest, that's their defensive line. So I'll look for more screen plays to Darren Sproles, to Pierre Thomas, to take some of that aggressiveness away from the Giants defensive line. Now defensively, the Saints have to bring pressure for 60 minutes. Eli Manning, if he has time, can pick apart any secondary. Eli Manning, when he's pressured, will throw and turn his back. And that's where the Saints can create those turnovers. That's what the Saints were able to do in 2009 when they played the Giants in the Superdome. Constant pressure on Eli Manning, gets that football out quick, and they result in turnovers. Now let's look at some X factors in this ball game. X factor for the New York Giants in this matchup has to be their ability to take the crowd out the game, and long sustained drives will do so. So I look for that first drive of the New York Giants offensively to take the crowd out of the game. Now, X factor for the New Orleans Saints, it has to be the number 2 tight end, Marcus Colston. Line him up outside of Jimmy Graham, and therefore the Giants have to pick their poison. Who's going to stop? If Colston is having one of those Colston type days, then Graham is also going to have a good day, and that's why I think Colston should be the X factor. Big game right here. Could be a round 1 playoff matchup between two solid teams. I'm going with the Saints in this game. I like the way the Saints defense actually can get pressure on Eli Manning and cause this team to get back to those days where they can create turnovers, and the Saints offense will be able to score points. The thing is, I think the Saints defense will show up and slow down the Giants offensive attack. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan, and listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.